Good afternoon and welcome to Shields Elementary. I hope that you found your student's locker and teacher easily. I just want to take a second to mention a few things as we get started this year. The first one is that your students are in terrific hands. I have not worked in a building with such a high level of caring and concern for students' well-being and academic growth. You do not need to have any concerns about dropping your students off at the door with us each day. Secondly, we have some new faces in the building. We welcome Mr. Babinski to second grade and Mrs. Tyler to our lunch aid staff. I'd also like to welcome Tricia Scudder over from Havens to teach second grade with us. One thing I'd like to promote to you guys while I have you here is that we're starting a new program this year called Watchdogs. Its goal is to help bring in some additional positive male role models into our school. If you're a dad or a grandpa and you have a free day every now and again, please consider being a part of the Watchdog program. You can find more information down in the gym on open house night. The next thing I'd like to do is talk a little bit about our morning drop-off. This is just a reminder that all students are to stay in cars until there are adults outside to collect them. This will almost always be at 8:10 or when the buses start to get backed up in the bus loop. Also, young 5s through first grade will be going to the gym each morning, while second grade will start their days by their lockers until the bells ring. And then finally, all students who go to breakfast will report to the cafeteria side of the gym immediately upon entry to the building. As those families who are returning know, dismissal can be an intimidating time for new families. We are putting some things in place to try to help lessen the afternoon pickup traffic. We have an additional bus this year. Because of this bus, we're not going to make some of the traffic pattern changes that we had alluded to last spring. Please remember that if you're in the loop, please stay in your car and pull forward. Any family that's been here knows it doesn't take us long for us to be able to recognize cars, and we'll get you to your students quickly. Kindergarten will be released by the end door near the garage. Young 5s in first grade will come out the main entry doors, and the second grade will come out the alleyway doors near the gym. Please share this with anyone, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, who might pick up your students throughout the year. If you are parking and walking up to pick up your student, please use the crosswalks. We added a crosswalk by kindergarten this year to make sure that there's a clear path for families to use when walking through traffic at dismissal times. Please always remember to be alert when driving in the parking lot. We can put out 1,000 precautions to make sure students are safe, but one impulsive jolt by an excited student or one unalert adult behind the wheel can still change many lives significantly if someone gets hurt. And please remember, dogs are not allowed on campus during the school day or at the end during dismissal. Please share this information with anyone who might pick up your student throughout the year. Now your students' teachers have a lot of information to share with you, so I'm going to let them get to it. Thanks ahead of time for following all our protocols and keeping everyone safe. We are going to have a great year.